Okay, I am Teacher Mai. I teach mathematics to secondary students right now. So the first topic is properties of parallel lines by a transversal, and then we are going to identify the different angles formed, and as well as proving lines parallel and the converse of all those properties and theorems and postulates. Okay, we're going to discuss about biology, there's also that smallest thing we call in geometry. Okay, we have this. That is called a, nope, that's not a dot, that's a point. Okay, I have also noticed that some of the teachers now, they don't give importance to how to name these kinds of figure or details in geometry. This plays a very important role in understanding more complicated things in geometry and geometrical or analytical geometry. Okay, so a point can be named by any capital letter. Okay, so let's say that is point. A dot, a simple dot, is called a point, and you can name it by a single capital letter. So you do, if you see something like that, that is called point A. Okay, now if you have 2 points, 1 point here and 1 point here, if you have 2 points, you make up A. There are several figures you can make up with 2 points. Okay, the most basic one is this. Okay, let us assign 2 letters to name these 2 points. Let's say H and I. Okay, let's see if you've learned and remember this from your teacher. If you have 2 points, what do you make? The one I just drew is actually called a line segment. Okay, and that one is called line. This is the symbol for line segment. Line segment. Hi. There you go. A line segment. A line segment has 2 end points. 2 end points from the word itself. End point means that is the last part of this segment. Okay, now what if I have, okay, let's say I have 2 points again. So remember, you have the line segment. Now I have 2 endpoints again. I'll name it the same letters, H and I. I connect the 2 points, but then I extend one side. Okay, this is an endpoint, and then I extend the other one on one side. If I extend it, I'll put the sign as an arrow. It means it will go on to the right side infinitely. Okay, this one is called a 3 letters, 1 vowel, starts with an R, ends with a Y. That's array. Okay, array is a figure that has 1 end point and extends on one direction. Okay, how do we name array? We name array by doing the same thing here, but then the symbol on top will be array. Okay, now there's another one. Let's say I have 2 points again, H and I. This one has 2 endpoints. This one has 1 endpoint, extends on one side. This has 2 endpoints, but then I will connect it. I'll extend to the left, I'll extend to the right. What is this? Any guess? 4-letter word. Two vowels. Correct. That is a line. What is a line? A line is a figure that is composed of different sets of points and extends infinitely in two directions. Okay? This is called line, H-I. Now, question. How many points do you need to make a line? Any guess? How many points do you need to create a line? At least how many? Can you make a line with 1 point? Very good, you cannot. That's just a single point. But if you have 2 points, then you can actually make either a line segment, a ray, or a line. Okay? But does it mean that it only has 2 points? Does a segment is a segment composed of only 2 points? Is a ray composed of only 2 points? Is a line composed of only 2 points? No. They are composed of sets of points. Segment has 2 endpoints, ray and line. Now I have another question. Can you measure a line segment? What's your answer? Yes, correct. You can actually measure it. You can have a complete or an actual measurement of a line segment. Can you measure a ray? I think the doggy wants to learn with us. Can you measure a ray? Oh, I hear different answers. If your answer is yes, you are wrong. But if your answer is no, you're correct. Can you tell me why you cannot measure a ray? We'll leave the answer later. Can you measure a line? Can you actually get a real measurement of a line? Oops, I hear different answers again. If your answer is no, it means you're right. Why do you think so? We could not measure a ray because it will extend infinitely in one direction. But if we measure from point H to point I, we could possibly measure that. We could not measure a line because it will extend on both directions. Okay, it has infinite measurement. It's never ending. Okay, it's hard to understand, but yes, a line is infinite. Whatever your mind can imagine, it doesn't stop there. Are we clear on rays, segments, and lines? Very good. I have one last question before I move on to parallel lines cut by a transversal. Can you divide a line into 2 equal parts? Yes or no? No. Okay? Because there's no exact measurement of a line. Can you divide a ray into 2 equal parts? No again, because it extends on one direction. Can you divide a line segment into 2 equal parts? The answer is yes, you can. And you call that point at the middle, at exactly the middle of the 2 endpoints, you call that what do you call that? Please type in your answer and you'll get a chocolate on Monday if you get the right answer. Top 3, go!